What is up, everybody? It is Friday night. And what better night to come live and have you guys coming in and talking Niner football with me? We've heard from all the content creators all over the place. We've heard about Trey Lance. We heard about blah, 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 blah. You hear it all the time. But you guys sit back and you listen to us. Tonight, I'm going to let you guys come in and you tell me your thoughts on 49ers football, Trey Lance, and everything we got to do. I'm going to drop a little intro so we can get people in here, and we're going to talk about 49ers football. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Debbie, Drew, Supreme, Omar, my man 49ers throwback, Nia, Slotty. Slotty was the first in the building, he says. But what is up, everybody? I have a link there. If you guys see it, the link is on the chat. If you guys want to talk about the 49ers, I'm going to let you guys hop in the stream. So I'm going to open it up to you guys and hear what you guys have to think. We're good. You know, you could talk about Trey Lance. You could talk to me about Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, any player. Let me know what you guys think, because we always hear from me. We always hear from all the other content creators. We sit back and we listen. So tonight, I want you guys to tell me your thoughts. We'll have a little conversation. We're going to do about an hour show. I do have to leave a little bit later, pick up my daughter. I do want to watch this Warriors game tonight. So I'm going to give everybody, a fair amount of time. We'll probably do like a 5-minute timer. Time's up. Boom. Next one. We'll go on to the next person. So whenever you guys want, hop in. I have the link there again provided so you guys can hop in the show and tell me what you want to tell me. If you want to ask me a question, if you just want to say what's up, hop in. Don't feel shy. We're all here. We're all going to talk. We're all going to talk about Niner football. So the link is there. It's there. So whoever wants to join in and talk about the Niners, let's hop in. How are we doing? How the hell are we doing tonight? Friday night. I hope everybody's had a good week. Hope everybody had a good day today. It's Friday, the weekend for some. Some of us work tomorrow, but it's still the weekend, which is nice. It's always nice. My man Slatty says he's too shy to join. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I mean, look at me. I'm nothing special, but I sit here and talk in front of everybody on a daily basis. Don't be shy. You don't need to be shy. If you just want to say something, I know you love Trey Lance, Slatty. Hop in here and defend your boy. Tell me why your boy is the guy. Why he's gonna come in and rip it up, man. Why is Trey Lance gonna come in and rip it up? Tell me. Is it a call or video? You can come in and you can do audio. You don't have to show your face. You can do video. It's a link. So when you hop in, it'll make you a guest on the channel. So you can do video, but if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to put the video. You could just do your voice. So up to y'all. I'll leave it up to you. It is cool, to have your face up there so people see it. But if you don't, it is what it is. My man, hey, Peter Parker, what's up? Hop in the show. Hop in, man. Don't be shy. Nobody cares. We all want to talk Niner football. We want to talk about Trey Lance and the spiral he had yesterday, right? We got our first guest coming in. There he is. Oh, my man, 49er Media. What's up? This is how he got back. Look at this guy. He's smart. Little weasel. He weaseled himself back in the show. How we doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good, man. So how's school going?
Been fairly busy. Lots of group projects, lots of group assignments. Like, definitely very, very busy. Feels exactly like a job, I'd say.
Yeah. You're in college, right? What did you pick a major?
Yeah, I'm currently a MIS major with a sports management certificate.
There we go. Sports management. You ain't gonna do shit with that. MIS. That's better because you get to computer sports management. You can do nothing. You're literally gonna do nothing with it. So, anyways, we got the timer rolling. My man Media is here. I want you to ask me a question or tell me your thoughts. What do you think about Trey Lance, and the whole quarterback situation? What's up? What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I mean, I really like the video we saw from yesterday just because to me, I'm not taking it as oh, he's making improvement with this throws much. I'm just excited to see that he's working with Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Go ask the guy some questions, just being able to be with, the best quarterback in the league. If you want to become the best, it's good to, try and go talk to the best. And so I think it's great to see that Trey Lance is doing that with Patrick Mahomes, and I think that should help him. And with the whole quarterback situation, I'm personally team Trey Lance, but
Oh.
I understand, if Purdy is healthy by then, or if Sam Darnold end up, really just like blowing our mind.
Okay, so do you think Sam Darnold has the ability to go out there and win this job to get trade? Like, be honest, be for real with yourself. Like, I know there's a lot of people say, "Oh, well, so," be honest. We're here. We're gonna talk. Do you think that Sam Darnold has any chance in winning this quarterback competition?
I would say Trey Lance has the edge, even though Sam Darnold's played in an offense that's similar, because the
Okay.
Jets did run a little bit of the Niners playbook and scheme, but I think with Trey Lance, obviously he knows the weapons. He has a better rapport with some of those guys. Obviously, Trey Lance does need to build more of rapport, I'd say, with a guy like George Kittle. That's someone we'd love to, see him build that rapport with. But we obviously
CMC.
know, CMC, Ayuk. At least we know that he has the rapport. Now we have to see it, in a game. But I think it's very tough to say. But I'm definitely going Team Trey Lance. Like, I totally understand if people say, Sam Darnold, but with Trey Lance, you gave up so much for him. I just don't see why you would have him sit on the bench. And also, if he's a third overall pick, I get Sam Darnold's also third overall pick, but I feel like Trey Lance has something, inside that's like, I got to go out there and just.
He's got something special, right? You seem like you see the video
I think
yesterday.
He's gonna like the pressure. I think he's gonna really just his best of himself is, I think, really gonna come out, and I think he's gonna be.
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, we hope the best because this is his pretty much his last chance with the Niners. I feel like if he doesn't come out swinging balls to the wall, I mean, he will not be able to play with this team because they got Brock Purdy, who they like, but then there's the X factor of is he going to be the same? But no, I like your take. King Trey Lance all the way by media. I love it, man. He's hyped on Trey Lance. Let's go, man. We need that positivity because there's a lot of people that just hate Trey. So love the positivity. Media, you gotten wiser over the last year. Since you haven't. The last time I talked to you, you've grown a lot. I'll tell you that much. You coming out here. You coming out swinging. You're the first to bat on the live tonight, and you came out swinging. So shout out to my boy Media. You got about a minute left. What else do you want to tell the faithful, man? Let them know. Let them know. You got a minute left. This is your time to shine.
I mean, I'm just really excited to see Trey Lance. Like, I've been waiting for it. Like every day, I'm just like, man, when is the season gonna come? Because it's just like I'm so hyped. I definitely was bummed out when he had that injury. So I'm just gonna say, guys, like, we're gonna just have to be patient. It's probably gonna be kind of, I know it was supposed to be last year, but unfortunately, it's this year, and there's gonna be kind of a shift, so we just got to be patient. But I think Trey Lance is going to go out there, ball out, and prove the doubters. So
You're gonna prove the doubters. All right, Media. You got 20 seconds. My last question to you is: Week 1, 49ers starting quarterback will be
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Okay, I love it. All right, Media. Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
I'm gonna bring in the next guy in, and appreciate you popping in, man. All right, we're going down the list. I'm gonna go right down the list here as they come in. So, what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, hey, Raj. How are you?
I'm good. How are you tonight, my man?
I'm good. I didn't expect to be second on the list. So
you're the number 2. You came right in right after Media. So, how you feeling about the 49ers and the quarterbacks and the whole offseason? How you feeling, my man?
I'm feeling great. Since now we have like 2 guys that can, we can switch anytime. But as Media is saying, I'm also like Team Trey Lance. I think he should get his fair chance. And I think as a quarterback, right? I think Trey has more upside than Brock Purdy. That's what I believe. So we should start with Trey Lance and see at least till week 4, week 5, right? Then by the time even Brock will be fully ready, and then switch if needed.
Okay, so my question, that's a good point. I feel like that's the fair thing to do. see what you have. If he's doing great, you keep rolling. If he's not doing, but here's the question, okay? Right, and I've asked this to a lot of people. I've brought this up. So let's say week 4 comes, Brock Purdy's just about to come in. Let's say Trey Lance is 4-0. The Niners are smoking. We know what they said this, in last month. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. They said Brock's the guy if he's healthy. Now, if he's healthy, but Trey Lance is going out there and killing it, do you pull Trey Lance or do you keep him in?
No, don't make any switch till it's broken, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the answer. I mean, that's what I would do, but you never know with this team, right? So
Right.
we'll see. We'll see. I agree. What do you think about Trey Lance practicing with Patrick Mahomes? Like, how did you feel about that?
Yeah, that felt good. Like you can see this spiral going. I think even I read some analysis like quick release, all that, and then I think still feel he throws a bit flat. I think he needs to give like a little elevation. Else you never know. It might get like tipped, intercepted. So
yeah, and he hasn't played a lot of games, so maybe that'll come with the games.
Right.
But yeah, it's good to see him working. It's good to see him out there with a guy like Patrick Mahomes, and that's the way I see it. I'm like, okay, he really wants to try. It seems like he's really motivated to get better because he's hearing all the doubt and everything. Like media said before, is there's a lot of people just questioning him and doubting him, and I think this is the opportunity that Trey Lance wants, and he knows he's got to come in and compete. So I feel he's doing everything he needs to do to go out there and impress everybody because the guy he has to beat, Sam Darnold, has been in this league for a couple of years now, and he's kind of been in the same shadow as he didn't play up to expectations, but he has a chance right here to make a opportunity for himself too. So, what do you think about Sam Darnold? What was your reactions when they signed Sam Darnold last month?
I think it's good insurance. It's way better than Josh Johnson, right? So yeah. So that's a good insurance to have him. Like I think probably he can be a starter too. So, but I don't think he's gonna get the start unless the other two gets injured, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's true. I mean, if you think Trey Lance and Brock Purdy are your future, then yeah, obviously they should beat out Sam Darnold, and I think he's good insurance. I don't expect him to beat out Trey Lance, but if he does, then that'll tell you everything you need to know about Trey. That if he couldn't beat Sam Darnold, then you're it's unfortunate. But you got a minute left. Anything you want to say to the Niner fans? Any expectations you have? What are your thoughts going into this upcoming season?
I'm excited. The full year of CMC, right, and then John Hargrave. So that's a great addition. Like you get like a lot of pressure from inside the D line, and a new coaching staff, right? Like new the defensive coordinator, all that. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting season, and I'm looking forward to probably go to the Bengals game.
You going to the Bengals game?
Yeah, that's nice. My first choice, or else a Cowboys game.
The Bengals game will be fun because Joe Burrow, like that's a good game. I would love to go. Yeah. Cowboys game for sure. I'll be there no matter.
Just for the vibes, right?
Yeah, just for the vibes, man. You can't. Yeah, 100%. But Bengals game might be dope because the last time we played them, that was an overtime thriller. The Brandon Ayuk, winners. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one, man. Well, enjoy the games. Thanks for hopping in, man, and appreciate the support. Anytime. Yeah, good talking to you.
Thank you. Sure, bye.
Appreciate you. All right. Yeah, perfect timing. Look at that. We good. We're cooking tonight. I'm going to get in the next one in. Oh, this is a good one. There he is. My man, C-Mac, what's good, man?
What's going on, man? I'm just outside of our gated community. I don't have my key to get in, waiting on the wife. So I said, you know what? I got a little bit of time. Let me just get on this live and support my boy, Raj. Raj, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm going to get right to it, man. What are your thoughts on Trey Lance yesterday, working with Patrick Mahomes and the whole – I know you got some stuff to say because I saw some of your posts on your story on IG, man. Yeah. Let it rip, man. I want to listen to you. I'm just here to listen to C-Mac.
Well, I've been on a little sabbatical, right? I got a lot going on, in my personal life. So a little bit of a sabbatical. But, I see all this stuff. I got some opinions. I see all the chatter about Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers and all this. Yo, listen, if they were going big on a quarterback with a high salary, they would have never made that move for Javon Hargrave. That money would have never went out the window like that. So all that's dead. All that Kirk Cousins. You got three good quarterbacks in your stall right now, basically, right? You got Brock, who we don't know when he's coming back. He won 8 in a row. You know what you got with Brock. You got Trey. You traded 3 first-round picks to get to him, and in my opinion is Trey will be the starter week 1. And then you get an insurance policy and Sam Darnold, who played actually pretty well with Carolina down the stretch last year. So, if Purdy was healthy, like John Lynch said, and everybody was so pissed off about John Lynch keeping it real. I don't know if it's because fans are just so, I don't know. They're like short-tempered with John Lynch. I don't really understand it. He literally kept it 100 and said, you know what? If Purdy was healthy, Purdy's quarterback 1 going to the training camp. I don't know why everybody was so upset about it. I mean, it's literally true. The guy went out there. He took the team a 7th-round pick to the playoff. Not took him, but was instrumental in that run. He made things happen. He played great. Trey, unfortunately, hasn't proven anything. He hasn't really had a shot to prove anything. So, how are you going to put Trey just because you gave up 3 first-round picks for Trey? You're just going to hand him the keys to the Ferrari? No, you're gonna earn your spot. Brock last year pretty much showed that he could play and run this offense and be that guy. So I feel like, John kept it real. He's seen what we had with Brock. Brock could have been that guy going into this year as week 1 starter. But unfortunately, that elbow injury was worst case scenario against the Eagles. I was really hoping that injury wasn't what it was, so we could have that duel with Lance and Purdy in training camp. That would have been amazing. That would have been one of the best training camps of all time to watch those 2 young bulls go head to head.
I mean, we're gonna have a decent one with Sam Darnold, but I agree. If it would have been Brock Purdy and Trey Lance, like that would have been like Stone Cold versus The Rock WrestleMania shit,
Right. Just a bunch of young bulls ready to go at it. So I think Trey is the starter week 1 because of Brock's injury. And again, I don't know why people were so upset with John about that. I don't get it. Like, this organization isn't going to hand shit to nobody. Just because they gave 3 first rounds doesn't make you quarterback 1 going into any season. You got to earn it. So I agree 100% with what John said. So.
Yeah, I don't think there wasn't anything controversial. And they said based on last year's performance, Brock Purdy's a starter. And to me, yeah, he helped his team, like you said, was instrumental again to the NFC Championship game. So he should be the lead dog. But right now, this is a golden opportunity for Trey, and he's making the most of it. He said it. He wants to compete. He wants to come out and not have the job handed to him. And he's showing he wants to work. He even, John Lynch even says, and Kyle Shanahan said, I see him out my window, and he's looking good. Well, yesterday, on a small little video we saw, he was looking good, bro. And the fact that he's training with Patrick Mahomes says all I need to know. I'm like, this guy wants it, man. He's hungry. He knows he doesn't want to lose to Sam Darnold. So he's coming out there swinging, man. That was dope, man.
Right, yeah. That whole phrase, that iron sharpen iron. I mean, for real, though, like, we need to answer at quarterback, and one of these guys have got to be it.
Yeah, one of them has to, because we've been searching. Like, at the end of the day, the biggest reason that we haven't really made a Super Bowl victory is the quarterback situation. So, C-Mac, you got 1 more minute. You got anything you want to say to the Niner fans?
Hey, I'm live. Hold on, give me a sec. Yeah, I want to say that just ride with what we have, man. Like, and give these kids support. Give Trey support. Give Brock support. Even Sam Darnold, man. Like I said, Javon Hargrave wouldn't have happened if we're looking to give a quarterback a higher salary. You know what I mean? So just ride with these guys. I see a lot of people hating on Trey. I don't get it. The kid really hasn't had a fair opportunity. So just ride with Trey. I think my biggest thing moving forward in the season is we lost a lot of depth. We did make some signings, but we lost a lot of depth. We got Steve Wilkes as the defensive coordinator. So, we'll see how
he got something to prove. They got a lot to prove. You're right. We got people that got to come in with something to prove. All right, C-Mac.
All right,
have a blessed day, man. Thanks for hopping in, man. Yes, sir.
Bye.
Yes, sir. All right, we coming in with the next one in. Patiently waiting. Here we go. Eric Walls. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you feeling, man?
I'm doing pretty well. How y'all doing tonight?
Not bad, man. How's everything going with you in terms of the Niners right now?
Well, to be brutally honest, I'm more of a Seahawks guy, but I respect you guys a lot too. So
you were a Seahawks guy?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tough. But you know the Seahawks, you guys draft pretty well, man.
Yep.
You guys draft pretty well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so give me your thoughts on Trey Lance.
You know, I think if he's healthy, he's gonna be the guy.
Okay, you think
I
he's gonna be
feel.
the guy?
I
Why do you
feel
say that?
pretty. I mean, just the fact that he was like the number 3 pick in the draft. Like, I'm just mainly looking at the draft. I mean, and they probably would not give up on somebody like that too quickly. At least not right away, because is Brock gonna be ready by the season, or is
He might
Brock?
be. They're not 100% sure.
Ooh, if it's a battle between him and Brock, I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, what about him and
Because
Sam Darnold?
that's gonna really be Trey then, because I don't really think that Sam's that hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna switch gears. You said you're a Seattle fan, so who do you think the Seattle Seahawks pick with their first pick?
You know, I don't know. I've been hearing I'm hearing maybe Will Anderson if he falls a bit. I was hearing Crowder's name. I was hearing some quarterbacks' names. I'm hearing a lot of different names. I think if you want to go quarterback early, go with that at 5 and just see what happens after that.
Okay, well, you guys got a lot of work to do because Niners are coming for blood and probably
Yes,
gonna kick your teeth in. Probably gonna kick your teeth in again. But again, I think Niners and Seahawks are probably top 2 in the division. Last question I'm gonna ask you: what do you think the Seahawks record? What do you think the Niners record is gonna be next season?
Well, I tell you, I don't know about like record wise, but I know that you guys have kind of the edge over us because we got to play a much tougher schedule. We have a tough schedule, a tougher schedule we thought we were going to have. You guys knew that you guys were going to be able to get the tough schedule, and we just somehow fell into a tough schedule.
Yes, that's true. You guys have a tough schedule, but it gets tougher when you face us.
Yes, yes, sir. I know that, buddy. I
All
know
right, my
that.
man. Well, appreciate you hopping in. I'm gonna get the next one in. Okay.
All right, bud.
All
Have a
right.
good
Take
night
care.
now.
Yeah, you too. All right, we're getting the next one in. That's gonna be a hard one to follow. Let's go. We got another one in. Let's see. We got what's up? How we doing? Let's see. Looks like I'm gonna have to check out the next one. Let's see.
Hey,
How
what's
we
going
doing?
on, Raj? How you doing?
What? I'm good, man. How we doing, Drew?
Good, chilling. I'm glad you're doing this calling show, and we appreciate you over here with the faithful, man. You put in a lot of work. I just want to give you your props.
Hey, appreciate you. Yeah, but it's not easy, man. Working a full job and trying to, put all the content out. But respect, appreciate it, and I've been wanting to do a call-in show. It's been a minute, so I was like, let's do a call-in show tonight. But how you feeling about the whole Trey Lance quarterback situation? Where's your head at, man?
Man, I'm 50-50. I go back and forth by the day, but I think it's a good problem to have at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I was real big on, or I still am. I'm still really big on Trey. I can't wait to see what he's got. I think his ceiling is really high, and I think it just takes, Shanahan working right alongside with him rather than against him, to really put him in the right spot. I say that just mostly because I feel like we all saw it with Purdy when he got in, man. He treated Purdy like a passer. And then we all kind of pleasantly found out that, oh shit, this kid can actually run too. This kid can escape the pocket. This kid can do it all. And so I feel like if he treats Trey like that and treats him like a passer who can also escape when needed and make the right play when he needs to, man, I think he's going to unleash Trey. I really do. I think he's going to have a great season. And I'm a believer in Purdy too. I mean, whichever way it goes, I think they're both really capable of, taking this team far and really giving us a shot.
But I do think Trey is getting a little disrespected, just with how,
Mm,
people talk about him, how people write him off. It's
mm.
just, we took him for a reason. They traded so much for a reason. They saw something in him. It's still there. We just got to give him a shot to show it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like how you said that you feel he's getting disrespected because I feel that too. And then you got the people that push back and they say, "Oh well, he hasn't done any, he hasn't proven anything. He's a bust." Why do you think he's getting the disrespect and like the hate? Like, what is your opinion on it? Because I know there's a lot of people that spoke on it, but from the Niner fan base, like you're on the fan base, like you're
Yeah.
here looking at everybody's content. Like, why do you think that happens?
I think the hate really and the uncertainty started with the front office. Like
Mm,
I really feel like they never fully like showed like as much as faith and promise that they showed on draft day when they made that trade and traded away so much of the future for him. I feel like you can have that same energy when it comes to him being the guy. He never really had it from day one with Jimmy, so he was battling Jimmy, right? Then he
mm,
finally gets his shot and he gets hurt in the second game, right? Which the first game, mind you, he didn't have Kittle, he didn't have CMC, which is a game changer. And then
mm,
he unfortunately gets hurt, which, it is what it is. Some guy fell on his leg or his ankle. It happens, right?
yeah.
But I just feel like if they would have from day one or even the year that he started, because they didn't want to name a starter for the longest time, right? So if they would have showed that like respect and that like blind faith, like, hey, this is the guy, we took him for a reason. He's the man, he has the keys, he's our future. I feel like the fan base would have followed right behind, right? But it was already divided from day one with
Mm,
Jimmy, and then now it's divided with Brock. So it's
yeah.
like the fan base has never really been able to fully like gather behind him. It was always split, and I feel like it's the same way now. Um, but I think that definitely plays a big part into it.
No, that's a good point, man. That's a good point because that's what I said last night to Smitty. I don't know if you were live, but I've said this a lot. Is I feel like they've never given him that vote of confidence and be like Trey's our guy. Like it took
Yeah,
months last year, and then Jimmy was still there, and then ended up keeping him on the roster. So I agree, and you're right. So he's always up against someone, and like you said, the injury it is what it is. But I feel like that's a big issue. Is like this last month, right? They said Brock's our guy. They still didn't commit to Trey, even though they took with the third pick. So I feel like that definitely plays a role in that. That's a good point, man.
yeah,
We got about a minute left. Any last thoughts or things you want to say? You got a good opinion, man. Appreciate the vibes there, but
yeah,
any last
yeah.
things you want to
Appreciate
say?
it.
Yeah,
No, just piggybacking on that, like it's even happening a little bit this year where it's like, oh, now Sam Darnold's getting first team reps, right?
yeah,
So it's like, man, like Purdy's recovering. I hope they don't rush him. I think that he can come back strong, but you got to give him time to fully let it play out. Don't rush him back. You have Trey, which you believed in from the start with how much you spent on him. So
hmm
it's like, man, now you could say, all right, he's the guy. Let's see what he got. This is his squad, but it's splitting first team reps with Darnold, right? So I just think that's another thing. But just my overall thoughts, man. I can't wait to see what he's got. I think he has a great opportunity this year. Man, this squad is something special. Like this, I always say it in the comments, but I can't see another Niners core like this go ringless. I gotta see them be able to look back on this time period and be like, man, we were that team. Like no
yeah.
one was better than us. And they're right there. They just need a couple tweaks and
It's
I
so
think
close.
we're there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so I feel the same way, man. Because that Harbaugh squad seeing that team and just falling short. If we do it again, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
sick. Like in 10 years, when you look back and you're like, how the hell that team didn't win it? Like when you look back
Exactly.
and Trent Williams gets inducted in the Hall of Fame and Kittle and all these guys, you're gonna be like, damn, these guys didn't win a Super Bowl. So I feel the
Yeah.
same way, man.
Like
We're close, but
just how Staley, Gore, Willis, that man, they should have a ring. They went ringless. And they're remembered forever, but they just don't
yeah,
have that extra oomph on them. You know what I mean? Like
100%, man. That's why
so
I feel
yeah, I
like
just hope we can get it done.
that's why I feel like Patrick Willis never gets in because it's like, oh well, he wasn't a champion and he retired early. I feel like if Willis would have got that Super Bowl, I think it would put him
Yeah.
over the top,
No,
man.
I
So
100% agree. That's still one of the biggest snubs to this day. I can't believe that.
dog, man, that and I still can't believe Roger Craig's not in the Super Bowl, in the Pro
Yeah.
Bowl, like Hall of Fame. I mean, it's crazy.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
They don't, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's something else. But I appreciate your time, Raj. I
Hey, no
appreciate
doubt,
everything you
man.
do. I'm always tuned in. So yeah, go Niners.
Yeah, no, I appreciate. I always see you in the comments, so I was like, my boy's in here. Let me hop him in. So, have a good night, my man.
You too, brother.
Thanks. Let's see. We got this guy tried to get him in. Oh, he's not on the stage. Anybody else want to hop in? The StreamYard link is there. Hop in the show. So far we've had a couple of people in here, and it's been nice, man. You guys, it's cool to talk with the Niner fans because again, you guys sit here and you listen to everybody every day. Every day you hop on live channels, you go on people's YouTubes, and you guys sit here. I'm sure you guys have thoughts. So I always like to do the call-in shows. I just never have a time or whatnot, but definitely hop in if you guys want to. We still got the link up there. I'm going to do about 30 more minutes live, and hop in. Share your thoughts. I think you guys have said a lot of good things. I definitely feel, Trey Lance not having the respect of the front office, or maybe not getting the support, that we all want him to. Because if you give the stamp of approval to someone, normal fans that don't follow it hardcore, they're going to be like, oh, the team likes Trey Lance. Because they see it on ESPN, Bleacher Report. Oh, Trey Lance is the guy. But then they see all these things like, these media pages are going to post, 49ers don't know if they like Trey Lance. That's what people see, and that's what they read. And they're like, 49ers don't even want Trey Lance. He's a bust. So it's good. It's a good discussion to have. I think that's a good point. So my man, Gold, hop in the show, Gold brother. They want you in here, Gold blooded. Hop in the show, man. Come in. Say what you got to say. You got some stuff you got to say. So hop in here if you want. They all hyped up on you. They're talking you up. Yeah, I don't care if you're baked or zooted. Hop in here. Media was probably baked and zooted when he was on here. Peter Parker says he's too scared, man. Hop in the show, Peter. You're like family, man. Hop in the show. Hop in the show, man. I want y'all to hop in. Don't be shy. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You know the vibe. So let's see if you guys have any questions here. Gold Blooded says he never liked the Kinlaw pick from the jump. It only led to us not taking a wide receiver in the first round, which got us Ayuk. But yeah, Kinlaw was it's a bad moves, unfortunately. Let's see if anybody else hopped in. Let me see. Nope. All right, guys. Don't be afraid. Let's see. I'm going to check and see if you guys have any comments on here. No questions. Just a lot of comments on there. So, my man Cheesecake, I'm good, man. How you doing? I'm doing great. If you want to hop in. Peter says we only got to deal with Kinlaw for one more year. Yeah, that's true. Unless Kinlaw goes crazy this year and has a resurgence. Imagine if Kinlaw goes out there and has like 10 sacks this year. Could you imagine if Kinlaw puts together a Pro Bowl season? Do we keep him? Do you keep him? Can you imagine if Kinlaw goes out there and has this phenomenal season? Oh my God, man. Oh man. Gotta love it. Minimum 5 games missed. Oh man. Thoughts on Debo getting little baby to be the boom boss guy? That'd be dope. But I can assure you it's not gonna be little baby as the boombox guy. I can assure you, but it would be dope. They'll have a guest boombox guy here and there. They might have a guest boombox guy here and there, but I can assure you that boombox guy is taken care of. Cheese says Kinlaw could have a Buckner year. Could you imagine if Kinlaw has a Buckner year? Oh my God, could you imagine? Tommy says I'm on vacation. Boy, do I need it. 50 hours a week is kicking. Yeah, bro, I know exactly how you feel, man. I know how you feel, man. It's tough working out there. 50 hours. I put in about 40 to 60 a week, depending. And doing this, man, it is not easy working all day like that. Peter Parker says he wants Hasbulla for the boombox guy. Could you imagine Hasbulla as the boombox guy? That would be absolutely epic. He probably kick somebody. He probably kick Debo. The guy just beats people up. I love Hasbulla, man. Bring him in. Let him be the boombox guy for a day. That would be pretty crazy. Hasbulla's hilarious, man. That boy is hilarious, man. Oh, my God. We got a guest coming in. Here we go. There we are. What's up?
You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. What's up, my man?
Yeah, that last caller kind of killed it, kind of took everything I was gonna say. But like I'm saying, I'm not mad that we got Brock Purdy for real. He's just more like an insurance policy. But I just think us as Niner fans want the Brock, what I'm saying, Trey Lance to get the full playbook Brock Purdy got and just see what he got. You know, don't just use him as a runner, and then let him get injured, then say, oh, he's not our guy. Like, nah, that's not fair. That same playbook that you gave to Brock Purdy, get a Trey Lance to see what he got. And if he failed, look, we got Brock Purdy. That's cool. But let's give him a shot, though. We can't just write him off. I feel like that's messed up. But I also feel like that's going to bring the best out of him, too, you know.
No, I agree with that. You got to give him a fair shit. Like, you can't just not give him the same playbook, man. You got to absolutely give him the same opportunity you gave Brock Purdy. Because, yeah, okay, Brock Purdy was like last-ditch effort, and they had nothing to lose. But if you're going to give Trey Lance, you traded up to get him, number 3 pick. He deserves the same, playbook that Brock got. And like you said, if he sucks, he sucks. Go bring in Brock. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, that's why.
I'm happy that we got him. He showed a lot. He showed a lot of promise to me. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing against Brock. If he the guy, let him be the guy. But also, let's let Trey Lance get a shot. See what that same playbook.
I agree. What you think about him working with Patrick Mahomes, man? How you feeling about that?
To me, that just shows he dedicated. If you go work with anybody, you got to work with the best. So that's cool. And I like the fact that Mahomes is willing to work with him. I'm pretty sure you got different quarterbacks calling you up, but I'm pretty sure he's picking like, yeah, you can work with me. You not. Otherwise, every quarterback in the league probably be trying to work out with Patrick Mahomes.
I'm sure they are, man. I'm sure, man. Everybody wants to go work with Patrick Mahomes, man. Yeah, that was dope that he's working with Trey. So that's good for me. And I hope that Trey's picking his brain, like asking him hella questions, man. And he seems like he's the type of guy that would. So.
Right. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what you about to say?
No, I was gonna say. So, what do you think about this coming season, man? You think this team has a chance to win the Super Bowl with where it is? I know we still haven't figured out the quarterback. But what you think, man?
And I wish we would have went a little bit more on offense. I feel like our defense was kind of already set. Like we could with whoever we had. I'm sorry, but didn't get Hardner. We could have got a dope offensive player, right tackle or something. Let's see what it got.
Yeah, that's
back up on defense. All right, we're gonna be stopping stuff, but we need to make sure our offense straight though, because that was kind of the gap. At least before McCaffrey got there, though, he came and turned our offense around.
He changed it up, man, and he just got engaged today. Shout out to CMC.
A lot more credit than
he was the beast, man. And you said something I want to ask you about. So you said they could have went and got a right tackle. Now, are you worried about the O-line?
A little bit, because everybody keep getting hurt. Our quarterback's getting hurt. I feel like a coach should be like, let's stop this and fix our O-line. But I don't know. He's just like, nah, y'all gotta wiggle up out of there and make these plays, I guess.
You get the ball out quick. You get it to Debo, man. Kittle, go block. Go. Kittle got to be the right tackle, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
They running for their life. From Garoppolo to Purdy to Lance. They all, and Cal like, fuck it. I mean, my bad. Cal like, go ahead.
You're right, bro. It's crazy. Like, they're putting all their chips in, it looks like, on Colton McKivitz at right tackle. I mean, no disrespect. Maybe he turns out to be a stud, but I don't have any faith in Colton McKivitz right now. That's just me. I don't know.
Well, you see us getting that kicker you've been talking about in the draft? You think we're gonna
maybe. I don't know. I think they're going to get a kicker in the draft.
Sure, and I heard they worked them out or something like that. You heard about that?
Yeah, I saw that too. So I know they're going to get a kicker in this draft because I don't think they're sold on that Zane Gonzalez guy they got. Because what did Lynch say? He goes, he's a kicker, but he's not the kicker. So to me,
injury, something with his calf. That's kind of what got me scared about him. We don't need him.
He got a quad injury the year before, so he didn't even play. Bro, you're a kicker, and your quad got hurt. Like, I'm like, I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, I don't think we should push all our chips on him. I say we get a kicker for sure.
Yeah, 100%, man.
All these picks.
What's up?
Yeah, choosing all these draft round picks, or you think we're gonna trade up or something like that?
Nah, we trading up, man. There's no way I see them keeping 11 draft picks, bro. Like, there's no way. I think 100% to trade. I don't know how many of them trades, but I think they'll trade up a few spots here and there in the draft. Now, I think they'll end up with like 7 draft picks on draft night.
Well, you see our first pick being an O-line?
It's either O-line or an edge, man. That's the way I see it. I think they need an edge, man. They need an edge because I like Drake, but it's a lot of pressure on him. Clelin Ferrell, he's going to be like a Samson Ebicam 4 or 5 sack guy. And then you got Austin Bryant, who's coming off the injury-riddled career. And then you got, Nick Bosa and Alex Barrett. other than that, other than Bosa, man, I'm not afraid of any of those guys. Like, I hope Drake Jackson steps up this year, but they need another edge rusher, man. To me.
Yeah, we gonna see. But man, let's see what Trey got, man. He's just putting in the work. If he can't beat Sam Darnold, then he's not the guy. If he's not
100%.
He's out there in the field.
100%.
Game 1, then yeah, something ain't right.
If you can't beat Sam Darnold, you done, bro. Like that's real.
If you make it past that, then I just want to see what he got with a fair chance. You know, he was a 3rd all-around pick. We've seen him pass one time in that Houston game. That's when they used him as a passer. He looked good. It's like a lot of people discount that game, and his other games was a monsoon, and then he got hurt.
Yeah. And the Arizona game, they rushed him like 16 times, bro. 16 times. That's crazy.
But, you know, and if he's not the guy, we got Brock Purdy. That's what I'm saying. Like, at least let's see what he got.
You know what? That's probably one of the best takes I've heard. That's what I've kind of said too, and I agree with him, man. Any last minute thoughts you got for the Niner fans?
Us as Niner fans, man, we all want to win, no matter what quarterback out there. But since we got, let's just see what he got. If he not it, we got Brock Purdy. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. I appreciate you for hopping in, man. I'm gonna see if there's anybody else that wants to come in, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for hopping in. We're gonna try to do more call-in shows, so definitely next time. Hop in, man, and do your thing.
Yeah, we can come all the time. So thank you.
No doubt. Good stuff, man. Good talk. He has some really good points there. He said, like I said, is if Trey Lance gets an opportunity and he doesn't pan out, you got Brock Purdy. That's it, 100%. And like you said, if he can't beat Sam Darnold, he's not the guy. That's simple as that. 100%. I think he had a really good point. So shout out to my boy Trill over there for good takes, man. That's it. I think that was a very, very, very solid take. So good to hear, man. It's nice to hear from the Niner fans because we sit here and talk about it all day. And we hear about it all the time. Tom Lewis says Destroying needs a shot. What do you guys think? Destroying? Go bring Destroying in as kicker? I usually don't say it. I usually sit here and laugh at Destroying. At this point, I'm cool. Give him a shot. Give him a tryout. At least see if he can come in and have a tryout. But he's never played in the pros, so that's a lot of pressure. At least see what he can do. But I don't know if he can handle it in the playoffs. You know, big game situation. I think Destroying has a leg, right? He has a big leg, but I don't know if he can make it in the pros because that's a lot of pressure. Gio said Smitty needs to suit up. Yeah, Smitty got a leg, man. Slatty, my man, Dub. He goes, Petersburg says Javon Hargraves, run defense. Thoughts? I mean, he's more of a stout pass rusher. Like Hargrave was brought in to rush from the middle and give Bosa help. I mean, he's not horrible as a run block, but that's not even going to be his issue. And the thing is, Hargrave's going to plug that middle up and demand double teams, and that's going to let Armstead, who's the very, very good run blocker, a superior run blocker in terms of talent-wise than Hargrave. Like, yes, Hargrave can defend the run, whatever, but I'm telling you, this is going to help Armstead be an even better run defender. And Nick Bosa, man, that guy can set the edge like nobody's business. People don't respect Nick Bosa as a run defender. We all know he's a great pass rusher. But Hargrave, he's not only going to help Armstead, he's going to help Bosa in run defense. So I'm not too worried about Hargrave as a run defender because his job is to go push that center on his ass and get to the quarterback, generate pressures. And that's going to help Armstead. That's going to help Bosa. I'm excited for Hargrave, man. Happy Easter weekend, says Christy. Happy Easter weekend. Chris says, have you seen Eastern Carolina running back Keaton Mitchell? They say he could be in the 5th, but he's got that Mostert speed we've been missing and it'll way shifter twitchier than Mostert. Ooh, Chris, I got to take a look at this guy. I got to look at this. I'm going to write this down and take a look at him tonight. My boy said, let's see, Eastern Carolina. I have not watched him. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit and just say, Eastern Carolina. Yeah. I have not. So I'm going to watch him tonight. I'm going to take your word, and I'm going to look up some film on Keaton Mitchell. Because, Kyle Shanahan, he knows how to find those gems. And if that's like a Raheem Mostert type guy, bring him on the squad, man. Bring him on the squad. I will look him up tonight. Drew says Jordan Mason will have the biggest year 2 jump, him or Drake. I think Drake stands in line to have that year 2 jump. I really feel Drake can take a big, big leap. But, man, Jordan Mason definitely has an opportunity because Elijah Mitchell, let's be honest, I love Elijah Mitchell. Guy can't stay healthy. So 100%, I could see Jordan Mason taking the leap. Although I expect Drake to be the guy this year. I expect Drake to be the guy to take that jump, and Sam Womack too. So, yeah, JP's a dog, man. Mostert's talking too much. Gold-blooded. Oh man, y'all saw that last weekend. This guy's still. I mean, I get it. What he said wasn't wrong. Like, but you're not on the team anymore. Stop talking like you're a Niner. I was a little irritated by Mostert. That guy just talked. Raheem Mostert. I love the guy when he was on the Niners, but he did a lot of this. My man Chris says, definitely check the Keaton Mitchell video on Prince highlights. Okay, I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Peter Parker, hop in, man. We got enough time for one or two more callers. So if anybody else wants to hop on the show, we've had a pretty good show so far. People calling in. You got enough time for one or two more callers if you want to hop in and speak your mind on the quarterback situation or anything else in the 49ers. Christy says he looks buff. Yeah, Christy. Trey definitely looks like he's been working his butt off. I mean, it's not that he's just throwing. You guys saw the pictures that he posted on social media. This guy's been working out like a lot. 100%. He has been working out. So this was a picture from yesterday, his workout session. He's got the 10-pound medicine ball there, and then he's working out with, Patrick Mahomes, and he's been in the lab, man. Trey Lance isn't just working on throwing; he's recovering his whole body, rehabbing. Obviously, he had the big injury last year, but he is making sure that he is putting himself in position to be absolutely just out of this mind. He's trying to make sure he knows. He's telling Kyle, like, I am that guy. I'm that guy, man. So. Hop in the Damien says, how do you join the live? If you look at the comment on the top, if you scroll to the top, there is a link, a StreamYard link. You just click the link. Maybe I'll post it again. I'll post it again for you guys. And this is all you got to do is you click this link. I'm going to post it here. There it is. There's the link again. There's your link. And that's your link. Get to that link, and then you can hop in right now. So PHX says, if the Niners F up with Trey, I hope he proves everyone else wrong in the NFL. I hope so, too. I hope if the Niners mess up, man, I hope Trey Lance proves people wrong. 100%. I agree. Chris, appreciate you. Do I think Gray will have a good season? Ah, man. You know, the thing about Danny Gray, I just want to see him take some strides in terms of, you know, being able to run routes and be a more complete receiver. Because I think Kyle basically, you know, he has a high expectations for receivers. If you got to be able to block in the run game, you got to play special teams. You have to really earn your spot in the 49ers wide receiver room for Kyle Shanahan. You know, even Ayuk, he wasn't, Kyle Shanahan told him, you're good, you're not great. He had to really work. He had to work so hard to, elevate his game. So, I don't know. I just want to see Danny Gray get some opportunities. We got someone in. We got my man, Damien. What's up, man?
How's it going, Raj?
Not bad, man. Friday night, not bad. Talking with the faithful. So, what's on your mind tonight?
Man, I just wanted to talk to you about the NFC Championship game. Because it was rough.
Man.
When I saw Brock go down, I was like, oh my. It was like heartbreaking because we had got so far and then we were doing so good, and then Brock was like riding this wave, and then he got hurt, and it looked like they hurt him on purpose too. It looked like they
100% they were trying to take him down. Obviously, I'm sure they were like, oh, if we get this guy hurt, whatever, we can knock him around, and he'd be scared of us. I don't know if they were intentionally trying to injure him, but I think they were definitely trying to rattle his cage, man. And man, I try to forget about that game. You came up here tonight and dropped the bomb, man. That was definitely a demoralizing game. That was painful, man. I don't think I'll ever get over that game, man. And now we sit here and we have a quarterback conundrum because Brock was hurt, and we don't know if Trey Lance is going to be that guy, but he looks like he's motivated and hungry. But God, man, you brought up a trauma, bro. What's you coming in and ruining the Friday night?
I'm sorry, Raj.
No,
I'm about
it's
to kind of
cool.
ruin the vibe, but I had to talk to you about this because it was like I've been thinking about this like since it happened. So
Nah.
it's like I've been keeping up with like you in the off season and like all the pages and stuff, but
Yeah.
they're I had to talk to you about
You
it.
had to vent it out. I get it. You had to like just get it out of your system. I talk about it every day, during the after it happened. So I got it out of my system. So I feel it, man. That was definitely a rough game. I mean, God, but the good thing is the 49ers, now we have Javon Hargrave on our team. So
Yeah,
he's not on the Eagles. We made them weaker. I definitely think that helps us. What do you think about the 49ers offseason? Like, what is your vibe on the 49ers offseason?
I feel like it's gonna be awesome when Brock Purdy and Trey Lance compete.
Mm.
I feel like since I guess Trey Lance will be healthier than Brock, he'll start. Just based off what I'm thinking, they have to give Trey a chance. Like, why not? Like, why you picked him that early and to not even give him a chance? Like, you gotta see what he could do. That's what I'm thinking because he's too talented. He's too talented. He really could take us far. So I feel like he could do it if we have the team. Like if we have the linemen. That's what killed us is the linemen.
Yeah, that's what I asked one of the last callers is the O line. Are you worried about this O line? You think they did a good job of getting depth, or what's your vibe on the O line? Do you feel confident with the quarterbacks behind this O line? I see your face. It don't look like it.
Not really, but I want them to like draft someone good or like just if they have a lot of picks, right?
You got 11 picks,
Pick,
yeah.
so they have a chance to if they pick the right people to bolster up the line and maybe get someone. Is free agency happening right now?
I mean, it's still free agency, but most of the good ones are gone. So
Yeah,
yeah, they'd have to trade up for a guy that could be a day one starter. But right now, if the season started today, Colton McKivitz is your right tackle. How you feeling about Colton McKivitz as your right tackle?
he was holding it down. It was just if Trent Williams comes back, we're fine. I feel like we'll be fine. And if everybody works together, that's the coordination and everything needs to be on point. That's but if the way I see us doing good is if Trey Lance, if he does it, if they don't run him again and they just let him throw the ball, and if he gets hit, he's a big guy, so he's gonna be able to take the hits, like if he's in the pocket, not if he's running around like getting hit by linebackers and like he if he's big and he's big enough to be able to take hits. They need to let him throw the ball.
No, I agree. They got to let him sling it. That's what everybody's kind of the vibe tonight is. Give Trey the same chance you gave Brock. Now let's play a hypothetical game. Let's say Trey Lance is absolutely healthy and he's the starter the whole season. How many games the Niners win?
At least 10,
10
12
games.
maybe.
Okay, 12
Because
games is
we
that.
still have that core. We still have those core players. We lost a few like Jimmy Ward and a few other people like all the Ibaka. I loved Ibaka. He was one of my favorite players. He was super good. He was raw.
He was tough. He was good, but they brought in some depth players. But they definitely lost some players. A lot of players this year. I think C-Mac said that earlier. Is we did lose a lot of guys. We definitely brought in some people, but I feel like we're really gonna see how good our development is, how good our depth was in terms of bringing people into the roster because they lost a lot of players. Like I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna be able to replace those guys, but we did lose quite a bit of people. So it's gonna be interesting. I think we can win that many games. But the big question is that enough to be the number one seed? Because I think the Niners, in order to get to the Super Bowl, they have to be the number one seed. Because by the time the playoffs come and you're on the road and you have to travel, which I know we could beat a lot of teams, but you get tired, man. This team has been dog tired. Like the year before, 2021, these guys were so tired by the time they came to LA, man. And they fell apart. So I hope that's enough. I hope 12 games is enough to win the number one seed in the NFC. That's what I hope.
Can I tell you this, Raj?
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing that's gonna boost us over the edge is if we really just like family, bro. Like it has to be family, and it has to be no talking, bro. Like block out all social media. Social media is a killer. Like for you, Raj, you're good because you're covering the team. You're making sure like the fans know what's going on and stuff. So like, but for the players, bro, like they need to focus. So I need the play. I love the 49ers so much. I just need them to focus up and just.
You need to see them win this championship. You haven't watched them win a Super Bowl in your life, have you?
The first game, Ross, I ever watched was the Ravens 49ers game.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a way to enter in as a fan. You watch one of the most painful. You came in here and you dropped 2 painful games on me, man. Killing me tonight, man.
My bad, bro.
All good, man. It's all love.
Yeah.
Last thing, what do you want to tell the faithful before we hop out of here, bro?
I love everybody who's a 49ers fan. So if I ever see you, I will talk to you. I work at the gas station. I talk to people who are 49ers fans. So that's all.
All right, man. Appreciate you for hopping in, Davian.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your weekend, man.
Thank you, Ben. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. No problem. All right, guys. We got like 5 more minutes. If anybody one more person wants to hop in, hop in. But this was a fun show talking to the Niner fans. You know, it's always fun to hear what you guys think and, you know, get a pulse of the fan base. So fun stuff, man. We got to do this more often. We got to do more call-in shows. This was cool. But yeah, hop in. I got one more person that can come in. I got time for one more person. See your thoughts. If you already came in and you want to come in again, you can do that too. So I'm not gonna not let you in because you came in once. So hop in. If you got anything else you want to say, hop in, man. Appreciate you guys. This was a good show. It was a fun show. We got one more hopping in. We got my man John V. What's up, man? What's up, John?
What's up, Raj? Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, bro. How you feeling, man?
Hey, man, I'm good, bro. I'm just closing up my shop here. I just wanted to jump in and say what's up. I didn't get to watch the whole show, but I will, man. What are we talking about tonight, man? What's the topic?
Yeah, so today I just wanted to go live call-in show, and I wanted to hear from the Niner fan. I just want to hear what you guys got to say. Like, we always sit here as content creators, we talk our nonsense and we give our opinions. I want to hear the thoughts of the Niners. What do you guys think about the quarterback? Anything. Just let me know what you guys think about the Niners right now, man. Definitely the biggest thought right now is Trey Lance, right? So spit what you got to say about Trey Lance.
I mean, listen, I got excited over that little video of the release. Okay. I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it as much as everyone else.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me everything I hope to hear.
Okay.
But it's a bit. It's a teaser, and I love a flash in the pan more than anybody else. So it gives me a little bit of a crumb trail to look forward to. So I feel like it looks like a more catchable ball, if I have to be truly honest, right?
Okay.
Because I think we can all agree, and I'm a big Trey guy. Okay.
You like Trey, huh?
I absolutely love the kid, brother. I mean, I really, really do. And I just believe in him. Like, I believe in those guys that have everything stacked against them and even more to lose. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta look, it can only get story, yeah. It is the underdog story, but at the end of the day, reality is what goes down must come up, right? This kid has been on the bottom of every conversation, every situation. His opportunities have been limited due to injuries. And, it's got to come up, bro. Like, the kid's got to it's got to get better. It has to get better. And I believe the universe is giving him an opportunity to square it up and make the record straight. Set the record straight, Trey. This is your opportunity, my man. Because Trey was quarterback 1 going into the season last year. And Brock Purdy was quarterback 3, and he did his job as a backup quarterback. Jimmy got hurt. The young man stepped up. Did he do good? Fantastic. He did. He really did. But we don't know the situation with that UCL. You're a man in the health field with physical therapy and rehabilitation. So nobody knows better than a guy like you. And my wife is a PT as well. Okay. I told you that once before.
Yeah.
So I'm always picking her mind. I'm always picking her. As a matter of fact, they drive her crazy. And
everybody that knows me, that knows them, they ask me yo, Raj, my side hurts. This, what's wrong? Am I dying? I'm like, bro, I don't even know. I gotta, yeah, no, 100%. I feel, yeah, I know.
Hey, listen, I mean, you know what? Because guys like yourself, Raj, listen, when we absorb all the content that you have, you know, you give us so much of the good word and everything that you hear, and you got your ear close. We're curious what you know, man. Like when it comes to health and tissue and small tissue and bones and whatnot, we're curious, right? I mean, we don't know. Listen, I'm a restaurant. I own a diner, bro. So you want me to cook you a burger and make you a good meal? That's me. So
Okay.
you tell me
where you at next time. Wherever you're at, I'm gonna hop into your show. What's your diner,
bro.
man?
I'm in Cleveland. I'm right outside of Cleveland. I'm in Ohio, so I'm on the East Coast.
Okay.
Not far from the Bartlow's headquarters in Youngstown, Ohio.
Okay.
So, you know, that's what inspired me to be a Niner fan, was that San Francisco 49er influence here in Ohio was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But listen, bro, I mean, I'm concerned about Brock. That tissue, that muscle, that Band-Aid, so to speak. He didn't get the full Tommy John. I'm a little concerned, bro. That's all. We're not exactly blessed with good luck when it comes to body and injury, right? So setbacks
and I'm a little worried myself, because I know he's young. I know he has great people working with him, but there's always that what if it doesn't go 100%. And what you said right there is the 49ers have the worst luck when it comes to injuries to quarterbacks. But I do think he'll recover and be back to where he was, because he is young and he's an athlete and he's got a lot of motivation, and he's a good young man. But there is always a what if. You don't know 100% if he's going to be back on the timeline they want. And then the other part is, are they going to rush him because they're not sure about Trey Lance? And what everybody said tonight is they just want Trey to get the fair chance, give him the opportunity to go out there. And like you said, this is the golden opportunity for Trey Lance. Like, he knows that, okay, he lost his job last year. He was hurt, whatever. He knows he needs to come in and compete. But he knows he has to go out there and just leave without a shadow of a doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm your guy. Look at this is who you drafted, and I'm proving it to you. Like, he has to go out there, win games, dominate Sam Darnold. Like, first step is come in and be healthy. That's the first step. He's past that. Second step, he needs to go out there and make Sam Darnold look like dog shit and win the job from him. And then he needs to go and win the games when Brock Purdy's out. That's his 3 goals that he has to do this offseason. That's it. It sounds simple, but it's a lot, because Brock has the pedestal right now, and they saw what he did. They got to the NFC Championship, and he has to dethrone the guy. He's got his work cut out for him.
Look, man, there's also that mental aspect of coming back from that injury. He took that hit in Tampa. He took a hit versus Tampa Bay. He took a hit in the pocket. There were a couple of games, bro. And I always ask people, you know, if that pocket presence had happened after the injury, after the UCL, would he have stayed in there and made the throw? You see, these are remember Jimmy, bro? Remember how Jimmy was? It took Jimmy 2.5 seasons or better.
His mobility was off, and not only that, he was scared. He had like PTSD. He was like the happy. Like, remember people say he had the happy feet? He developed it because he didn't want to get hit again. And and I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah.
You don't want to go through another 9-10 months of rehab.
No, bro. It sucks the life out of you, bro.
Oh, I trust you. I deal with it every day. Your wife, like you said, you see these people and they're like at rock bottom. And it takes me and people like me and your wife to like encourage them just to get out of the bed sometimes, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's a
brother,
grind.
Listen, I'm pulling for the best man to win the job.
Yeah.
I don't have my high hopes for Sam Darnold. I'm a diehard Niner fan, bro. And I promise myself that I will respect anybody under center, but it's going to take a lot. Raj, it's going to take a lot, bro. But listen, my guy, I don't want to keep you long. I know you wanted to keep it to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I overstayed my welcome, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
John,
brother.
We gotta have you on more often. Yeah.
I have a show of my own. I do it on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern. It's called The Locker Room Rant. I'm a Niner fan. Yeah. I do it with 2 of my best buddies, a Buffalo Bills fan and a Browns fan. We chop up the league, all 32 teams, a lot of NBA. I'd love to have you on, bro, just to chop it up. And, I'll touch base with you, in the
Yeah,
DMs. And
DM me, man. We'll do so.
absolutely.
Let me get on the locker room rant, man. That'll be
Bro,
fun.
it would be a pleasure. I appreciate it. Hey, brother, I appreciate everything you do for this community, man. I always lock in. I enjoy the content. Good conversation, dude. You're very fluid and you're fun. And I think that's why we all kick in, and I think that's why we enjoy it. So I respect you for everything you do, man. And you keep growing your platform, my man,
Hey,
because
appreciate
you're
you.
killing
And
it.
I know you've always supported me, so nothing but love and respect, man. Appreciate you. And I would be honored to come on and talk on the
Yes,
locker room rant, So,
I
and
appreciate
next
that.
time I'm in Cleveland, I'll look out for your burger shop, man. I'd be dying to
Listen,
have a burger
bro.
there.
Now listen. When we play when San Francisco comes to Cleveland this year for the Browns Niners game,
Okay.
I am not going to work. I refuse to work. I'm going to
Yeah.
spend my time at the stadium because when the Niners come to Youngstown, when they sneak away and they try to, when they come to the East Coast, they come here to Youngstown. They have a secluded area at one of the universities where they practice. I have tried, Raj, to get in there by hopping a fence. I have twice nearly been tased and had a dart and a beanbag rifle about 12 feet from me, and it's wild, man. They're super secretive when they come here.
Oh my God,
But
that's crazy.
Eddie D takes care of them, man. He puts them up.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Yeah.
He makes sure they've got the best of everything over here. But it's like it's just like they throw away the key, bro. Like they just
Oh
lock
my
themselves in. But
God.
it's cool. I don't get a chance to. I'm not on the West Coast, so I don't get to see my squad
Yeah.
as much as you guys get the opportunity to. You know what I mean?
I'm right down the street, bro, from Levi. Like, it is
So lucky.
amazing. Like, I
You're
hop
so
on.
lucky.
Right across the street is the VTA rail, like the light rail, the bus that takes you directly to the stadium. I hop, skip it. I get on there. It takes me 10 minutes for them to drive me there, and I'm there. I don't pay for parking. I don't pay for anything. And then after the game, I wait in line, get back, and they take me back home. I just pay for my ticket if I have to go to a game. Sometimes I get free tickets. I don't pay for, like, that is the best. Not having to deal with parking. It is so amazing to live that close to the stadium. Like, it is
so lucky.
Amazing, man. Yeah, I'm blessed with that. Yeah.
Good. My guy.
Yeah.
All right, brother. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, man. Love you.
The chat's awesome, dude. You've got a hell of a awesome chat, man. I enjoy kicking it with them always.
Yeah,
Later, Raj. Take care of yourself.
Appreciate you, John. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Sir. All right. That was a good, fun show, man. I'm glad I did this. This was a good call-in show. We'll have to do more of these. We'll have to do more. Maybe we should do it on Friday night. I don't know. Just depends on my schedule. But definitely appreciate everybody that hopped in tonight. Anybody that came on the show, much love, respect. I know some people, it's not easy for everybody to hop on and go live on TV or whatever, on YouTube or whatever, put your face out there, your voice out there. So respect, appreciate everybody that did. Fun times, John, respect, man. Everybody else that's been on the show tonight, C-Mac, Drew, Trill, everybody else, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll do this again. Have a good weekend. Happy Easter, first and foremost. If I don't see anybody live this weekend, have a good weekend. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your celebration. Spend time with your friends and family. And be safe, everybody. I love y'all. Have a good night, man. I love y'all, man. Have a good night.